It's Tuesday night. Tuesday night. I know we got some baseball going on tonight. Got some playoff action going on tonight. Everybody's tuned into that. I got art class, so you know what I'm doing. Art stuff. Daughter. It's all good. Maybe she's gonna be like the next superstar artist in the world. Who knows? Got basketball tonight too, preseason stuff. You guys been watching a little bit of that, keeping up with that. That's good. I'm sure everybody been keeping up with the football, just like me. And of course, we're going to talk about some sports cards too. But before we do anything else, we're going to get some shout outs. Dan the Card Man, my Australian homeboy that don't text me back. What's up, man? Been watching DPZ. Good job, Dennis. I like your show, man. Keep doing it, bro. Dustin, sports card dad. I've been loving him. That whole outfit, tie, bench clear, Flip Steve, J Mac, all good. Bo, you know, Million Cup Card Project going on. Chi Town. We got Sports Card Nonsense, Mike Geo, Jesse Rhodes Gibson in the house. Big homies, you know. Like I said, I shout out love to all you guys' channels. I got, I don't always watch every episode or anything like that, but Sports Talk Live, them two guys, they keep me entertained. And of course, I don't watch any of them, but Jeff Wilson, he's very much a relevant person in this hobby. I wouldn't take any advice from the motherfucker, but I'm just telling you that he's around. You can get some insight from him if you want to do that. And Gary V's just being Gary V. You don't give a fuck. But this week, nothing too crazy, nothing that I don't think anybody expected out of football as far as NFL goes. The Chiefs took care of business as I told you they would. And Minnesota, good team. They just couldn't finish. It's all right. It happens that way. Last night's game, Packers and Raiders, great game to watch, especially if you like watching defense. And we had some pretty good defense. I was worried about Peters there for a while. Looked like he was playing just real soft on his coverage. He was way off his man a lot of times, relying on safety help. But at the end of the day, he ended up coming up with some big plays, and they won the game. You know, I can't say anything bad about that. A lot of people hate on the Raiders. Not me. I wish them nothing but the best. Packers, Jordan Love, I could see the potential. I could see that there's a lot of room for improvement. I can see that he's struggling a lot with reading a lot of these defenses. And I've noticed that. And even when they've won a couple of games, he was still having a little bit of, trouble getting comfortable reading that defense and making sure that he's either A, able to fucking read the defense and make the play, or B, read the defense, change the play, put it in a different one, audible that shit out, and make the right one. And of course, you could always extend the play with your legs. You could extend the play with just your natural talent. In Jordan Love's case, he's got both. He's been in the league for 4 years. He's not a rookie, though he's not started a lot of games. I think he's got a lot of potential still, and we'll see what happens. Belichick and the Patriots, man, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Belichick, good coach, clearly, but ever since the loss of Brady, not the same team. Not even close. And you're not going to replace a guy like Brady, probably ever. So, working with what you got Grier, you got fucking Zappy, and you got Jones. I think it, I think that there might be a change at the quarterback position. Who knows? We'll see what happens this week because they get to face the Raiders in Vegas. And Josh McDaniels, I think that him and Belichick know each other pretty good, so I expect it to be a good game. I think it'll come down to defense, and I think the Raiders have the edge on that one, so I'm looking forward to seeing that game as well. San Fran looks tough, looks real good between Purdy and McCaffrey, Ayuk, Debo. You got Kittle. I mean, you've got a lot of talent, a lot of skill, position players that are doing a great job, and they're fun to watch. I think they're a great team. They came in on Sunday with the number 2 ranked defense, and now they come out with the number 1 ranked defense because number 1 ranked defense gave up 42 points. That was the Cowboys. Sorry, Dallas. I don't know what the fuck happened to you guys. I was hopeful. I looked at it on paper. It should have been a close game, but it wasn't. Who do you put the blame on? Do you put it on Dak? Do you put it on the coaching? Do you put it on play calling? I think it's a combination of everything. There's you know, four key factors to football: offense, defense, special teams, coaching. With coaching is also clock management. So when I say coaching, that encompasses the clock management, the play calling, etc. So those four aspects have to be in line, in tune. Everybody's got to be on the same page, on board, and be able to execute. That's why you practice all week. But clearly, Dallas fell short, real short, was not impressive, looked real sloppy. I think Dak had 3 interceptions on throws that he just kind of heaved up there, and it didn't work out. It didn't look good, but you know what? There's room for improvement. It's a long season. Even though it's a third of the way over, there's still time to regroup, rebound, and come out and do good. And in that division, aside from the Eagles, I'm not all that concerned about the Giants. Honestly, I think that the Giants are struggling to find their identity, to stay healthy, to stay consistent. But I also believe the Giants are going to be able to rebound and still salvage somewhat of a decent season because they do play hard. They play hard every game. They're coached well. It just hasn't started out very good for them. Eagles, they're a tough team, big team, a lot of talent. You know, good on both sides of the ball as far as offense, defense goes. Their special teams are excellent. They're coached very well, and they're going to be a tough team to beat. So that's my opinion on them. But I don't think that they. If I were to put the 2 best teams in the AFC up against each other right now, I would put the Eagles up against the Lions. That's right, the Lions. Why the Lions? Because the Lions have something that I haven't seen in a team for a while. They've got more fight, heart, desire to win, and determination than any other team I think out there, including my Chiefs, 49ers, Eagles, or anybody else that's up in that upper echelon category, really setting themselves apart from everybody else. The Lions have really impressed me, whether it be Dan Campbell and his coaching, there's leadership, there's mentorship, and even Jared Goff being underrated, unappreciated, and not recognized as truly a great elite quarterback. And I think that they got everything together, especially in their division between the Vikings, the Bears, the Packers. I think they should easily be able to run away with this handily and come out on top of that division easy. And like I said, in my opinion, they could be that second best team right now in the league. It's hard for me to tell you between Philly and San Fran which one's better, but I think if Philly and San Fran matched up again, there would be same result. I think Philly is going to be just a little bit tougher and be able to pull out a victory, excuse me. But that's speculation. A lot of time left. A lot of time left to see what happens. Aside from that, the other games, Ravens, they lost. I wasn't all that surprised. I know that Mike Tomlin is an excellent coach. He knows how to strategize. He knows how to game plan. He knows how to motivate, and he knows how to win. So, great job, Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. It's great to see that. Really liked it a lot. Kenny Pickett, people give him a lot of shit, and he's still young, but he's got potential. So, I'm gonna keep rooting for them. Bill, hey, T-Law, always say good things about him. Very impressive win. Very nice. Buffalo, they're fine. Don't worry about Buffalo. They're going to be okay. Sean McDermott knows what he's doing. Nothing to worry about. Bill's Mafia, it's okay. You're going to be all right. Jets, You beat the Broncos. That's a plus. Shit talking Sean Payton. Oh, you want to? I got nothing. Broncos. We'll see him here in KC on Thursday. So I don't expect the Broncos to wow me on Thursday night. I don't expect them to win. And to be perfectly honest, I don't expect them to do much of anything this year. That's just me. Not because I don't like the Broncos, but because what I've seen out of them has not been anything to cheer for or write home about. Russell Wilson has been very un-Russell Wilson-like, and the rest of the team is just kind of hanging out. But we'll see what happens. Bottom of the barrel in the division. Chargers, we'll see. Staley, still have to question his coaching, but the rest of the team, pretty solid bunch of guys. Herbert had his little injury last week. Hope he's doing better. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to remember who else. Cardinals, and there Atlanta didn't play. Saints did all right. Saints did all right. Derek Carr's gonna be just fine. Nothing to worry about. I know you like the Saints there, Dustin, so I'm rooting for him too. I like Derek Carr, always have. Aside from that, anybody I skipped, you probably know the scores and the outcomes already. I don't have everything memorized, and I don't really make references at the moment because I don't want to. I'm just talking. That's what I do, obviously. If you like what I have to say, you could always subscribe. If you like what I have to say, you can always hit the like button. So you can like and you can subscribe. You can do both. You just click it, boom, like, dang, done. Like I said, been making shorter videos, so they aren't as long as they were when I first started, 40, 50 minutes, and I would love to make them long again. I'll do it when I get my quarterbacks all up and collected, and they're just about done, by the way. I'm just waiting on the last packages to arrive, and then I'll show that off. Pretty proud of it. Pretty cool collection. And then as far as the hobby goes, nothing's changed. There's new product trickling in. Hockey's coming around. Upper Deck's always consistent with it. You don't ever need to really worry about Upper Deck. They're fine. Consistency and trading cards, I would call Upper Deck one of the best. I don't even fuck with hockey. As far as collecting goes, I like watching it. It's very fun to watch, very entertaining. Just like soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. New products, plenty of stuff out there for guys to spend money on, speculate and buy. You can listen to whoever you want to listen to and see what they have to tell you about what you should do, or you could just be your own person and do what the fuck you want with your money. That's what I do. Like I said, I don't care what product's coming out. When basketball comes out, there's some cats that I want to get that I'm going to end up picking up, whether I rip wax, whether I buy them individually on singles, doesn't matter. I'll have them. So, me. I'm excited about it. I like looking at it. I'm just waiting on that I ordered that should be in any day now. And show everybody the collection again. Make a video on it before I encase them in whatever I said I want to encase them. I'm not going to get any credit. Don't need to. Don't want to. Doesn't make any sense to. I can create a fucking part myself, just like any of you guys can. You can also buy the same fucking slabs that any of these fucking grading companies have, and you know, you can do whatever you want, however you want to do it. I don't depend on the grading companies or anything else. Even not even on the manufacturers. Fuck them, because the shit that I collect's already been out there. Players I collect, they've already been out there. They're already playing or played or retired or dead. Which brings me, we'll talk about this. eBay, and I'm just going to talk about eBay in general, in particular about this. eBay's fucking terrible. I don't know how else to say it. Between the sellers, and not all of them. Fortunately for me, I've been on and around long enough to where I only buy from the same few, 4, 5, 6 guys, and I look at other people's stuff. Like I'll look at some ComC stuff or some DC Sports or some Burbank sports cards, bigger stuff like that, I'll take a peek and see what they got. If they got something that I like in my price range, I'll hook it up and reach out. But if you're a seller and you started out in 2018, 2019, chances are I don't fuck with you. I don't buy from you. Unless you've been on there. Most of the guys that I fuck with have been on there since like 99. I got a couple 97s. I mean, old guys that have been doing this for years that I deal with, and I'm looking for something in particular. I know who to call. I can get it if they got it, and I'd rather spend my money that way. That's the same reason why I don't fuck with breaks. Why do I want to fuck with a break? I'm only going to be able to pick one team, two teams, pay this much money for, and I get some good players. Fuck that. I'll spend a little bit more money, buy a whole fucking case or a few hobby boxes, all hobby, not retail, and do it that way. It doesn't make sense. That's the same thing as, you're going to gamble one way or the other, but at this point in time, I'd rather gamble my own money, put my own stack of chips and cards in one pile, and it's all mine. I don't have to worry about that shit. Plus, I don't sell. So, another thing you got to think about. But eBay, like I said, I don't fuck with anybody that's been on there for only a year, couple years, 5 years, even 10 years. I might look at you and might fuck with you, but unless you're a long, tenured seller, been around for a long time, and I've dealt with you before, I probably won't fuck with you. And I'm not the way with everybody. Oh, one last shout out, Unupper Pac-Man. Unupper Pac-Man, local card store out here in Olathe, Kansas. Highly recommended. Great bunch of guys. Check them out. They got an eBay store. You find them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got. And highly recommended. So check them out. Aside from that, like I said, that's my eBay rules. That's really my only eBay rules. That and shit sellers, I don't have to deal with that shit. Like I said, I'm at the level that I know who I'm buying from, I know what I'm buying, and I know what to pay for it. So this is it's as natural as waking up, taking a piss, brushing your teeth, and washing your hands between, of course. But that's the way it works. So nothing in the hobby as far as what anybody else is doing ever affects me. Nothing. 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 And it's good that I like that because I like getting involved in drama or any of the bullshit. And I can just make a little video, tell you what I'm doing. You want to watch it and listen to me? Great. Thank you. I appreciate it. But not everybody does. And once again, I'm going to say this. I had no angle. No angle. I had no sponsorship. Nobody pays me a fucking thing to do this. I do it because I want to do it. I can do it, so I do it. But I'm not trying to be an influencer. Like I said, if anything, I'd rather educate you, encourage you, and inspire you, not influence you to do shit. I don't want to tell you what to buy, who to buy, none of that. I'll tell you what I buy, who I buy, how I buy. I'll let you in on anything you want to know. You ask, I will tell. What I really would like is somebody to join me even once a week, once a month, bounce ideas off one another, and have a discussion, even a panel, more than one person. I don't care. So anybody that wants to reach out, get on here, not camera shy, whatever, it's all good. I'd love to have you. But with that, I'm going to call it a wrap. We're right about that 19, 20-minute mark, so we'll call it good. I wish everybody the best. I hope the rest of the week goes great for everybody. I support Israel, always going to. That's off the cuff, but that's true. You should know. As if the name Max Trubin, aka the Russian, the Jew, didn't give it up, or the big star David, or all the stars of David I got on me. Doesn't matter. Israel. Israel. But I wish everybody the best. I hope you have a good, awesome rest of your week. Enjoy all the sports that we got here in the States to watch, whether you like basketball, baseball, or football, or hockey. This is the time of year right here in the fall. Everything comes together, and we're getting ready for college b-ball start back up. So good times. Good to be a sports fan. Anyway, guys, I hope you taking something away from this. I hope that you enjoy my content, even though I don't really, my production costs are pretty low, so it's all good. But I hope you tune in to me. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share. And I hope you like. And if you do, you know how to do it. I don't need to tell you nothing. Anyway, we'll see you all later. Tuesdays. Or if I get an idea I want to talk about something else, I'll be on before that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Be good. Peace.